Welcome. You're with the Nasty Pastor. I'm back with another reading, another chapter reading up on Isis and Osiris. And please go to my YouTube channel, Only Faith Ministries, Kemet Edition. Subscribe, like, comment, share, run it up. You got what I'm saying? Go over there, get some education. You know what I mean? If the voice sounds a little funny, I'm going through a little tooth problem. I can talk, but I do have this cotton full of this numbing gel in my mouth, and I'm gonna push through this. I'm gonna get this done because when I get this teeth pulled, you know what I mean, I want to be so far ahead of myself that I don't have to worry about doing a reading. By the time I heal and I'm able to really talk, you feel what I'm saying? Really be able to read and talk to you about what I process. I don't want to have to stop because something hurt. You feel what I'm saying? And I know when they pull your teeth, when they extract your teeth, that stuff hurt. You know what I mean? They pull it from the root, then they go in there with the little stuff and clean out all the infected stuff. You know what I mean? To see what they're rubbing against and what they're cutting on. You know, shaving on. That's meat. That's veins. Well, I ain't gonna say veins, but that's your meat of your skin and your mouth. You know what I mean? And if you know about bruises, you know about pressure, that's gonna hurt. You feel what I'm saying? It's not that the initial tooth being pulled is what's gonna hurt. What's gonna hurt is the stuff that they have to clean out, you know, on your gums. You know what I'm saying? That it get irritating. So bear with me. Please stay viewing, stay streaming. You got what I'm saying? And let's get into this chapter 29. That indeed he is the same with Bacchus, who is more fitted to know than yourself. Clear, you who have headed the Bacchanals at Delphi and have been initiated into the rites of Osiris. Ever since your childhood, but if for the sake of other people, we must produce testimony. Let us put on the side the things not to be revealed, but the ceremonies the priests perform in public when they are conveying the body on a raft at the burial of the Apis. Different in nothing from the Bacchanalia, for they tie fawn skins about them and carry seat and make shouts and emotions like those possessed with the divine frenzy in honor of Bacchus, for which cause many of the Greeks represent Dionysus in the form of a bull in his images, and the women of Ilians, when praying, exhort the god with the bull foot to come to them. The Argives too have a Bacchus by title, the bull born, and they call him up out of water by the sound of trumpets casting into the deep pool as offerings to the Paluchus. The trumpets they conceal within the Dirce, as Socrates has described it in his treatise on rituals. The Titanic also and Noctilling rites are the same kind, with the fabled turning to pieces of the body of Osiris, his returnings to life and his new births. The similarity, the stories about his burials. For the Egyptians, as already stated, show tombs of Osiris in many places, and the Delphinians believe that the relic of Bacchus are deposited with themselves by the side of the oracle. Another proof of Indian origin, relics of a Buddha being indispensable for the foundation of any Dharma. And their holy ones offer a secret sacrifice in the temple of Apollo, at what time the Bacchus waken up him of the winnowing fan, and that the Greeks hold Bacchus for lord and leader not only of the wine but the whole element of moisture. Pindar is sufficient testimony where he says, may Bacchus that rejoiceth greatly in trees and pastures augment the pure light of autumn, for which reason it is forbidden to those that worship Osiris to destroy any cultivated tree or to stop up any spring of water. Now, you see how they buried Osiris because, you know, he was dismembered. You feel what I'm saying? Dismembered. And once again, it explained that Osiris is symbolism for water. You know, basically that's life. You know what I mean? That's life. And we come a long way to get our point across. We stand in a lot of things to get our point across when, if you're really paying attention to the world, if you're really paying attention to yourself, apologize, then you could see the change. You could see in the now, things are trying to be put in place of the later. You feel what I'm saying? The later, the past. Things of the past are trying to be put in place in the now. So grab your babies. Once again, grab your babies. Teach them something. Something. Teach them how to see life for what it is and people for who they are. You have to let them see it. You know, you have to not sit there and say, hey, you don't see that's a thief. Because your child may not have seen it. Like I give you an example, and this is just an example. Today I was coming from down where the slaves, you know, my ancestors was held, where I go and worship and pray sometimes. And as I'm coming up, I'm coming through this old apartment complex I used to live in, which is called Jefferson Townhouses, which on the other side where I'm walking, you know, it was these young women and this older woman, you know, moving into these apartments. So as I'm walking down the sidewalk, they're moving stuff off the truck. And the elderly man saw me. And the elderly man kept telling me, proceed, you know, go. But the young woman that was holding the dolly to take the chair into the apartment, she never saw me. So to keep a injury from happening, from her dropping the chair, you know, I stopped. And the elderly man said it again, you can go. I stopped again. I never moved until she turned around and looked at me and knew I was behind her. You got what I'm saying? See, he's telling me to go, but once he get that chair up on that dolly and she turned it back, what you think she gonna do? Run right into me, right? I have his attention, but I don't have her attention, and I need her attention so she don't bump into me. Anywho, once again, I am the Nasty Pastor. Please go like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Only Faith Ministries, Kemet Edition. subscribe, like, share, comment, run it up. Look, I'm out, and I love you.